Let's get my phone all set up and let's go live on Facebook. Make sure you're liking and following my page here. Give me 1 second here. Hope everyone's doing good. I forgot I didn't set this part up, so we're going to do that right now. And then we're going to go live and get started. Live. I apologize. I normally have all this set up, and I do not. Wait, what happened here? I don't know why that went off. That's strange. That's a little too far. Okay. We're going to add this. Awesome. All right. Here we go. Now I'm going to scoot my table in just a smidge so I can reach and we can get set up. Hi everybody, it's Nancy. Hope this is going, oh here, that's what happened. Hi everyone, sorry about that. Let me fix my brightness. There we go. Sorry about that, I hit the wrong button on my phone. Hi everyone, hope you're doing good. If it says was live above my head, that means you're catching the replay. Just type hashtag replay and I can welcome you. All right, let's get my notifications sent. Make sure you're in the broadcast channel, all that jazz. And we're gonna get started with this reusable 6-screen transfer. You guys, I bought this, I'll call it like an easel. I don't know what you would call this, but I bought this double-sided easel. It's not really an easel. Let's see what this calls it. Chalkboard. It's a chalkboard, obviously, but it's called something when it's like, it stands up. It's double-sided, and you can do this with it, okay? I bought this back in the summer at Michael's, so if you want one, maybe they still have them. I got it on sale, and I thought this is the absolute perfect transfer to do with it. So when you get here, say hi, and let's do this. I'm gonna find my page. Hello everyone. Okay, so what we're gonna do, hit that heart button, sprinkle the video, type the word craft for the product list. Okay, everyone? All right, let's go. Now let me find myself. Boy, I feel like I haven't done, it says I'm live, but it's not showing me. So we'll just give it a second. While you're popping on and typing those comments, I am going to fuzz my transfer. This is a chalkboard. It's a non-porous surface. These are sticky, okay? You can use these over and over and over again, but they're very sticky, especially the first, I don't know, few times that you use them, okay? So even though this is an old craft towel here, you just want to put it on and lift it up like this to get a little fuzz on the back, just so it's not quite so sticky. Mostly because what you don't want to have happen is you do not want it to stretch when you pull it up, okay? So this is going to make it a little less sticky. Once you've used this 2, 3, 4 times, you don't have to do this part. I almost always do on this kind of surface, okay? So especially glass, metal, or a chalkboard, because even if you think it's not super sticky, it's going to cling like crazy to those, which you want because you want your, you want your lines crisp and all of that. But You don't want to stretch it when you pull it up. I think we're good. Let me throw this in here, and then we'll see if I can actually see comments. This transfer has tons and tons of words on it. So I can't see my phone up there, but let me just hope I can see. Yay, there we are. Ellen, you know what? This worked out in my favor. My zoomed really funny, I can see. I can see that I'm zoomed really funny, but it actually works out because now you can see the whole board, so it's all good. It's all good. I'm going to move up just a bit because since I'm zoomed out in a weird way, I'm going to move forward so I can be a little closer. Okay, so hi Wendy, how are you? Patricia, hello. Marcia, Dean, Rochelle, Vicky, hi Tanya, Amanda, Mary Ann, good to see you. Rochelle, Karen, hello, thanks for sprinkling. All right, got you guys. All right, let's get this on here. Now, I do have all the cutouts for all these words listed on my Etsy site. All the little doodollies except for the lines, I do have listed. We're not going to use cutouts today. We're going to just put it on a chalkboard. I think this is going to be really cute for winter, even though it's still 95 degrees in Texas. Hi, Lori, how are you? And Donna Schiller. I'm doing okay, Donna. I just got back from the doctor again. This was scheduled, physical, so, you know, had to go for that. So we had a nice chat. And he's working on all my things, so, you know, what can I do? I'm doing the best I can. Thank you for asking. Okay, so you want to get your air bubbles out. We're going to work from the top down. You can either work from the bottom up or the top down. That's the best way to do it. Oh, thank you, Marcia Dean. I don't think anybody's ever told me that before. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. I'm going to work from the top down because I know what I want to start with. So that's how we're going to do it. Let me show you the colors we're basically going to use on the whole thing. Here we go. We are going to use Ocean Mist Bright White. I might throw some Lagoon in here. And we're going to use Storm, okay? Let me peek on my Storm here and see. Oh, I may or may not be using Storm. We're going to add a little mist of water to that. I've not used Storm in so long. Let me see if I have a paste single. Hold, please. Let's see. Otherwise, we may just have to wait for it to zhuzh up a little bit. No worries, I can put off the Storm till the end. Let me just see really quick. Oh, yay! What kind did you get, Amanda? I'm just seeing real quick if I have any Storm in my singles. All of this is a no. What kind did you get? You know you have your glasses on your head? No, but there we go. That's where they are half the time. I did not know I had the glasses on my head, but I see them now. I will take them off. They are bothering you guys. There they go. They're gone. Totally gone. I do not have Storm in a paste single. That's all right. We'll get it going here while I am... We're just going to go with it. Okay. We're going to start here at the top. Maybe we'll just do Storm last. You want to make sure your air bubbles are really out. Okay, so take your time. It's a Wagner 500. I have to look it up. Is it adjustable? And we're going to start with the word winter. And we're going to use Ocean Mist for that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. This should be plenty. All right, we're going to use, I love these colors together. Storm, Bright White, and Ocean Mist. Cadet's good too, but it's a little bit dark. but they are perfect for winter projects. I feel like they go really well together. So we're just going to start, and that little bit of storm just kind of adds to it. I don't know why. So we're going to change colors up as we go. So the reason we're going to lift up our transfer is so while we're taking our time, we don't want that paste to dry in the silk screen. We want to let it dry on our board. So that's why I lifted that. And then I'm just going to press back down where I still need to craft, okay, or chalk. So I'm thinking we're going to do a bright white. We're going to open a new one. You guys, you have through tomorrow at midnight to get your $5 flat rate shipping with a qualifying order. I highly recommend if you, even if you think you don't need anything, if you're a chalker like me or you like to craft a lot, grab another jar of bright white and black. Have it in your stash of things because let me tell you, when you run out of black or bright white, it kind of halts all your crafting abilities. Thank you, Robin. So what I do anytime there is as a designer or a Perks member, especially when they offer flat rate shipping or free shipping, especially, I get paste colors that I use all the time. So bright white and black are two colors that almost everybody uses all the time. So that's my recommendation for you right now through Friday. There is $5 flat rate shipping on orders, qualifying orders, so it has to be $50 or above. So you want to grab that. If you are not a Perks member, make sure you enroll in the Perks program. That will save you 30% on top of your shipping issue. So there you go. This is the time to do it because we've got all the new Christmas stuff. And you know, we're always making projects for people as makers, right? I'll go back and do the, we'll do the snowflakes in a second. We're going to lift this. Hello, Delina. How are you? How pretty, you guys. All right, craft fair. I love this because it has lots of, not just for the whole design, but guys, you can use each individual, sets of words for different things. So stay cozy can go on tons and tons of things. You have hot cocoa by the campfire. You can do campfire with the little fire here for the summertime. There's all kinds of things you can do with this transfer because it has multiple things. All right, we're going to use Lagoon, I think, for the mittens, okay? I'm just kind of alternating colors. I got a little Lagoon on my snowflake and I didn't mean to. Now, you could use Cadet, like I said, if you like it. Also looks really good. But I think on a black chalkboard, sometimes Cadet gets a little bit lost. So I'm hoping Lagoon is going to be a little brighter than that. That's why I chose this over Cadet. And, of course, you know I love it anyway. All right, we're getting all our excess up. And I'm going to lift again, and then we're going to lay it back down. Hi, Aunt Becky. How are you? There's my little snowflake problem. All right, you know what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take a second. I'm going to turn my glue, this thing, tool and make it as cool as possible and just dry these up a little bit. You want to keep your heat tools far, far away from your transfer so they don't melt them. But I want to lay this down. Hi, Elizabeth. I had chemo. I'm so sorry. We'll be praying for you, my friend. Hi, Elizabeth. Okay, that is going to keep it from drying, like grabbing that silk screen again. Because I'm just taking my sweet time to do this. You don't want to have to feel rushed all the time when you're doing this. Let me take a look at my storm and see if it is ready to, like, move around. Hold, please, while I figure that out. So if your paste ever gets really thick, you can add water to it. What I would do is just add water to it, let it sit for like overnight, and then stir it the next day. That is the easiest. But if you're like me and you're ready to craft and it's not ready to use, then you gotta make do. Hi, Chris, how are you? Isn't it pretty, Elizabeth? So I have a very little amount of storm. I guess I'm gonna go place an order for storm since they have low shipping right now. That's what we're gonna do. So instead of waiting for this, I put storm in the cart link, you guys. But mine is needing some time. So what I'm going to do instead, we're going to make do as I always do. I'm going to grab a little tray here. Thanks for the hearts. Rochelle said, I celebrated my birthday yesterday. I forgot that Jay's shared. I forgot that you guys shared a birthday. How fun. That is super fun. All right, so what we're going to do is just mix a little bit of white and black, okay? And that's not going to quite be storm. But we're going to do the smallest. That's too much. Even that much black is probably too much. But we're going to do a little bit of black and a blob of white. Okay? And then make our own gray color. This will be more of a true gray as opposed to the grayish, but it'll be cute either way. Cute either way. So you can mix the paste. I didn't know if you guys knew you could do that, but I do recommend that you do mix it quite a bit because it will look streaky if you don't do a good mixing. For this, I think it's fine, but there. Now we've got our own. This is more of a true gray, but it'll still work. So I'm going to go and do all the swirls in this gray color that we just created. I didn't want to get too far down the transfer. So I got impatient with my storm. Big surprise. Nobody's surprised that I was impatient about it. Hello from Central Texas. How are you? Hi, Kathleen. I love that blue on the mittens. Yes, Lagoon is what it's called. Hi, Janice. How are you? Hope you're good. It's called Lagoon. It's available for the season, basically fall and Christmas. And I've been using it a ton. That and the orange. The marmalade. Which I'm usually not an orange girl, but okay, so we're going to set aside our gray. And I'm going to lift again and lay. So basically every time I switch colors, I'm lifting my transfer. And all that's doing, like I said at the beginning, it is releasing the paste and letting it stick to the board and releasing it from that silkscreen design, okay? If I left everything on here till the very end, all that paste is going to dry in the silkscreen and come up with it, and you're going to get like a distressed look. And I definitely don't want that. I think I'm going to also do Stay Cozy in bright white. I'm just alternating. There's no science to it. I'm just sort of changing it up as I go. Different colors, different spots. I'm going to do with also, bright white. And this snowflake. Okay, and we're gonna lift it again. Isn't it so pretty as we go? I think it's so pretty. Yay, all right. Now, let me think. Okay, now we're gonna do the limited edition soaps and candles. I think I'm gonna do these with Ocean Mist. So I'm just alternating here. Pressing it in. All right, tomorrow is Friday. I am thrilled about that. I cannot even tell you. I am only now I'm back to 75% normal Nancy speed. So I need the weekend to come so I can rejuvenate and get up to my normal 100%. All right, and I'm going to do, before I lift this, I'm going to do this line. It's going to get a little Ocean Mist in it, but I'm okay with that. And this line, and this line. Oh, I didn't get the Y. Well, now I'm pushing my luck here. Did I really not get that whole thing? Hang on, let me see. Oh, no, I did. Oh, I didn't. All right, well, there we go. The thing is, if you miss a spot, you can always lay it back down. So I didn't get the whole Y over here. So you can lay it back down, press it down, chalk it, and then lift it up. Oh, Talina, we caught it at the same time. Look at us. All right, so now, let's see, that was that color. All right, let's do hand knit with hand knit mittens, hats, and scarves. We're going to do that in Lagoon. We're getting to the end here. This is a size C transfer. So it is 12, in case you're wondering the size, it is 12 across by 18 down. At the end, I'll show you how this board is going to stand up. I think it's going to be super cute in the winter time, either on my porch or something. I haven't decided. Do I want... No, we'll do this in another color. Okay, we're going to lift. All right, and then we're going to lay this down. I think I have enough paste here where I'm going to do this in our gray color that we made. A little bit goes such a long way, you guys. And I'm going to do that line underneath. Let me know if you have any questions at all about what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. I teach kindergarten. I'm used to questions all day. My day was good. Hi, Charlene. My day was fine. You guys, I have the easiest class this year. Smart, polite, hardworking, organized. Like, I'm going to say this is maybe the first class I've had in kindergarten that when they go to take their things to the drying rack, like nobody is flopping their things on top of somebody else's. They're very neat and organized. It's almost like an anomaly. It's very strange. I mean, you expect it. I mean, they're in kindergarten, but I train them to be organized and all that. Hi, Mary. But man, I look over there and everything's all organized and neat. It's crazy. And I only have 13 this year, which is pretty low for us. Normally I have, I don't want to do this. Normally I have 15 or 16 students. So, you know, if I had a low achieving class, having a small group would be, you know, great because then you have more time to spend with them. But this group, I can't even keep them busy enough. It's insane. Crazy, crazy. They're so smart. And like I said, not just smart. It's just like their overall way of being is crazy. All right, we're going to do this line in our gray color. The bottom, I am going to change it up a little bit. At the bottom, there is, it says hot cocoa by the campfire. And there is a little fire. So we are going to use a couple different colors for that. Because I can't look at a campfire and make it all white or gray. That just doesn't sit well with me. Okay, so we're going to lift this up. And then lay it back. Ooh, I'm liking this so far. What do you guys think? I do need another ocean mist. I mean, another. Maybe I'll do the campfire thing in not ocean mist, this color. Lagoon. Good evening, Jen. Charlene said today would have been my parents' anniversary. They would have been married 77 years. Holy smokes. That is amazing. Here I'm proud of Jason and I for making it 30 years. That's crazy. Oh, you know what? We'll do by the. That's what we'll do. We're going to do the words by the in lagoon. But we're going to do hot cocoa and campfire in ocean mist. That's what we're going to do. And I'm okay if a little bit of that gray creeps down into my other colors. It actually looks really pretty cool. That is kind of what's going on here because I work fast and sometimes my colors blend and I am okay with that. If you don't like that, you can use a multi-tool, detail tool. It'll help you keep your colors a little more separate. Okay, I got my ocean mist. Let's lift this again. Hello, Dawn. Thank you, Rochelle. Okay, we release that. Okay, we're going to lay this back down. So this is called paste and pull, is what they call it. That's what I call it. All right, I think I have just enough gray. So I'm going to do the swirl abouts here in this gray also. There's a little dot. Again, storm would look beautiful, so I put that in the cart link. Type the word craft, C-R-A-F-T, for the product list. My air conditioning is cranking big time. Blowing right on me. When the reason I mention that is if you craft in an area that you have a fan or, you know, anything like that, you're going to want to lift more often. You know what? We can lift from the bottom actually now. Because your paste is going to dry quicker if you have a fan blowing or something like that, okay? So now I'm just going to lift up and lay it back down. We just have a little bit more to go. Okay, so I am going to switch to my multi-tool here. I'll let the detail tool. There we go. I'm going to do, obviously the fire needs to be orange in my opinion. So I'm going to do that. This might stand out a little bit if you don't like it and you want to do your flame in blue or gray, go for it. I personally can't. I'm not anal about too many things, but something like this is hard for me. Hard for me. Okay, so that was marmalade, and I'm going to quickly do, before I lift it, I'm going to use, what color is this? Bark, which I have not used in a while. It's a little lighter than espresso. If you have espresso might get a little lost. Also, just kind of like cadet on the dark chalkboard. So bark is a little lighter, a little brighter. I decided to use that. Just personal preference. I know, like I said, that the browns are going to get too dark. If I could put the lid on, that would be fabulous. Thank you for the hearts, everybody. I do appreciate you all, as always. Okay, so the rest of this I'm going to do in bright white. So we're just going to push this forward. And we're going to do open daily. Free entry. Oh, I missed this one dot. Not that anyone will know but me, but we're going to do it anyway. And then we're going to do this. Bottom says celebrate the season. We're just going to chalk that in. Okay, and then we've got it. We're going to lift this up. What do you guys think? Oh, you're very observant. Jen, I went to the doctor today. I had a physical scheduled because I couldn't get in with him when I was having all my problems, which are not gone yet, by the way, but we're working on it. And I got a flu shot. So I work with 5-year-olds, and I've had the flu, and it is unpleasant. And if there is even a 1% chance of me not getting the flu by getting the flu shot, I will take it. So they gave me the flu shot. So that's what that's about. And I didn't even notice I had the glasses on my head. So there we are. Let's get this pulled up. You guys, this is so pretty. This you're going to clean with just water and a board eraser. Take it straight to your sink. I put mine here in my drawer sometimes, and I clean it in here. Even the side, this large one will fit mostly on a dish mat from Dollar Tree. So if you want to do that, you can get this. Yes, it's probably, for me, since I've been around little kids for a while, it's probably past due, but usually the flu hits pretty hard in October and November, or at least at our school. I don't want to get any sickness, so I'm crabby when I'm sick. As you guys know. Isn't this so pretty, Sarah? You guys, this is gorgeous. It is not perfect. There are a couple little things where I've got color in the wrong spot, but you can, I'm telling you, cannot really even tell. Isn't it pretty? I want to make sure you guys can see. Hi, Denise Mulaney. What do you think about this? I love this transfer. All right, let me show you how this board works. So this is one I got at Michael's. Can you see back here? What are these called? These are like called something. It's like this. So it opens up like this. And then I can do the back also. And when I'm done, I can change this up. You can't see the whole thing, but maybe if I stand here. You get the gist, right? Isn't this so pretty? All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I do appreciate you all. I'm actually just going to set this back here. I've been wanting to do this all summer. I just haven't found the right transfer for it. So thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you all very soon. Bye. Sandwich board. Denise, thank you for saying that. Gosh, that's been bugging me. All right, guys. Bye. It's not an easel, Vicky.